personal style's not dead. You're just not interested in keeping it alive. Hello and welcome. I'm Ollie, and today I'll be taking you through how I'm finding and curating my personal style this year. We've been hearing a lot about how personal style is dead and how TikTok especially is killing personal style. And while I 100% agree, I don't think the situation is that hopeless. One of the biggest barriers to me at the moment when it comes to defining my personal style has been my tendency to look for external validation, either through Pinterest, TikTok, YouTube, maybe even Instagram, if anyone's still using that, or sometimes just running outfits past my sisters or being like, oh, do you like this item I saw and thought of buying, waiting for them to kind of give me a yes or to validate my own kind of opinion on an outfit. I love watching fashion and style YouTubers as much as the next person. Like, I'm making a style video right now, but I also think that at the end of the day, they're all just opinions. There's no authority on fashion or style. None of us authorities on fashion or style. And we can choose to just take or leave opinions, and we should feel confident doing that. So yeah, a backbone is what I need. Of course, you do have to be careful that it's you that actually likes what you're buying or your items or what you're styling. Ash Callahan has a great video on this. I think it's called do I like it or is it just a trend or something like that? I'll put a card here later. But you just need to make sure that you like what you're buying or you like what you're interested in, not TikTok. It's not TikTok that's dictating to you what's fashionable, what's stylish. I do want to make the point that I don't think we've ever been as inundated with other people's opinions through social media like we are now. And it's easy enough to say, follow your own sense of style and define your own personal style, etc. But it is hard to filter out what is kind of noise from social media and what is actually your own interest in an item or in a trend. There's a lot that could be said about the impact of social media on, I don't know, our internal voices, but I think that's a whole other kind of subject matter topic and video to kind of discuss that and delve into that. I'm quite weak when it comes to accessorizing. I tend to wear the same things every day and keep it really simple. And it's usually because I just don't want to think too hard about what I'm wearing before I go to work. But I do know that accessorizing can really elevate an outfit and is generally the icing on the cake when it comes to an outfit and can just take it from being kind of here to being something that's more truly yours and speaks a bit more to your personality. So this year, something I'm wanting to do is be a lot more intentional with my accessorizing. So the way I'll be doing this is through focusing on kind of three core tenets or principles when I'm sourcing accessories or looking for accessories. That's impact, purpose, and meaning. So kind of visual impact, the purpose of the accessory, and the meaning it has to me. Hopefully by kind of orbiting around these principles, I can make sure that when I do buy a piece, I'm more likely to wear it instead of just kind of like hoarding cute stuff and not wearing them because it doesn't fit my lifestyle. I think we've taken the concept of dressing for where you want to be or who you want to be a bit too seriously. And yes, it's important to have aspirations, and there's nothing wrong with wanting to change. But I think if we make our fantasy selves the focus of our personal style, we run the risk of A, either buying things and not actually wearing them, or B, coming across as inauthentic or like we're just cosplaying an aesthetic. I think what we should be able to do is to take elements from our fantasy selves and adapt and incorporate those into our current lifestyles. That way, you still have that kind of, in a sense, aspiration to being who you want to be or who you see yourself being, but you're meeting yourself where you are now, and that feels a bit more authentic, a bit more real, and it's a little bit more versatile. Lately, I'm finding that the concept of uniqueness when it comes to fashion is really holding a lot of us back from having a solid sense of style. And so I'm planning on shifting my focus less from coming across as unique and more towards building consistency. When you really think about it, a lot of the people who we regard as style icons did a really great job at building consistency into their personal image or their brand. And it could be anything. It could be accessories, it could be bag charms like Jane Birkin, it could be hair, which is also an accessory that we tend to forget about quite a bit. Like Anna Wintour has had her bob for, I think, my entire lifetime. And those are great ways of defining your personal style through consistency. And I think it doesn't matter what exactly it is or how you choose to do that, but it has to be authentic to you. It has to be something that you would actually choose to do and is something that's integral to your way of being and your way of life, and your personality as well. At risk of sidetracking, I think that is why so many people have a lot of opinions, or there's some discourse around the whole kind of bag charms trend that we're seeing on TikTok at the moment, mainly because what it is really is trying to follow a formula, Jane Birkin's formula, of gaining a personality instead of actually having our own. Circling back, one of my challenges to myself this year is to pay attention to my consistencies, to find what I'm constantly reaching for, what I'm angling towards, what silhouettes I find flattering, and what I find comfortable, and find something that speaks to me and to lean more into those. And to also make more use of my hair as well. I tend to change my hairstyles quite a lot, but I think I'm always trying to do something different or trying to try a different style. But instead, I need to pay more attention to what I think suits me and what I think speaks to me or my personality or my lifestyle, and to lean more into that and embrace that kind of consistency. So that's all for today. We'll see how well I stick to these. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!